Ruiz tries a right hand and he eats a right hand from Joshua. Might be one time where he can pop Joshua as he eats an uppercut.
But counter you with the faster punches. He doesn't look like the faster, stronger fighter.
Final 2 minutes of this fight. Hard right hand by Joshua. Ruiz.
Anthony Joshua. And the Destroyer Ruiz.
En el camerino. Vamos a la pelea y pegarle fuerte.
Or as Andy Ruiz's corner says, round 8. Joshua box at long range, but he needs to box.
Doing things I didn't think he had in his arsenal, which is foot feints and boxing feinting. He's already thrown 4 foot feints.
Where they left off 6 months ago. Have to be here tonight to take his titles back.
What these fighters said during the build-up, they want to control the weight off.
Right hand from Joshua. Joshua firing off a right hand.
He's composed. He already caught Ruiz with the first right hand, but he has solid right hand, and that's what caused the cut of Andy Ruiz. Look for Ruiz to throw more right hands. He better. Ruiz needs to double jab his way in to land those right hands.
Disapplaud. You can see that Ruiz is still a danger.
At bay. And the only way that the smaller, short
Evander Holyfield, and he got starched. And that's another hard right. Quick hook, heavy. The hook in round 3. The right hand in round 7. Back at Madison.
was finding the range, and right now Ruiz is finding the range.
British fighter.
Brian, that's a great observation.
This is a round 3 clash on the dunes. Anthony Joshua, the challenger. Joshua outlanding Ruiz 19-8. Ruiz tries the right.
If you put power behind jabs and you miss, you fall off balance by Andy Ruiz's faster hands.
Want more space to dance and move if you're the boxer.
Good rhythm in his upper body, but right there he kept his chin a little. Now that's fluid. But Ruiz was
middleweight title back in the 80s. You
left to right, but Andy Ruiz.
3 rounds are a boxing clinic.
Yeah, all 3 rounds for Anthony Joshua.
Distance, but make it quick. Use the feint in order to cut.
This is another Joshua. The jab is his most effective weapon so far.
The strategy.
Absolutely. Rob McCracken said they were working on strong jab by Anthony Joshua.
And against a fighter that's boxing and moving.
Hey, what do we see for full decades from Joshua? Floyd Mayweather saying, take him into strategy, and the strategy is working beautifully for Anthony. Can you just do that? And on the clinch, he
body successfully, then stick to the game plan.
Good jab by Ruiz.
Joshua went for the jugular with that right hand right there.
Jumping all at once. Take your time. Joshua starts to up the ante. The blood already on Ruiz.
He's not targeting the body of Andy Ruiz.
And that's why he's looking so nice right now.
Clear. He wants AJ to move fast, move quick.
And then when he found the time was right, he put He showed the first fight, even getting off the deck.
Second half, he throws over the shot, over punches really well, especially with speed and timing.
Ruiz is always dangerous. Chopping right hand by Ruiz.
Do not mix it up with the man with the boxing. They're sticking and moving. They're feinting. They need a plan B right now.
Well, what's plan B?
But that's not what they train for. And the answer is yes.
Well, he fought a good hook by Joshua. He fought small, though. First time Joshua got him in trouble 6 months ago. So he should be.
Andy Ruiz, he's trying to close the distance with no. I didn't think that Joshua could do this.
Anthony Joshua seemingly winning every round.
To counter you with the faster punches. He doesn't look like the faster, stronger fighter.
Want him to be satisfied with what's happening now. But he's got to be.
AJ's jab right here. This is a smart, educated jab that Anthony Joshua's throwing.
You see the face puffing up on Ruiz to throw something. I say stop punching. Otherwise, throwing. Final seconds of round 6. Sergio, beautiful work by Joshua again.
You would think that hit the face of Andy Ruiz. The jab, sticking to the strategy.
And you saw Ruiz there lunging. And a right hand answer by Joshua. Right hand to the... Showing a good repertoire, but he's been patient. Again, it's difficult to be patient.
Joshua punching with intent.
He is very frustrated in the ring. Lands the right hand to the body. And what I was going to say, Sergio landed in favor of Andy Ruiz heavily. Throw something like that. Get in close. And you see traditional tall boxers box just like
from the first fight. Forget the bravado. Stick and move. Box. Right now, this is a strategy that Anthony Joshua needs to...
Because he is going to have to keep that.
The question was, can he move laterally, stick and move, feint? Ruiz wanted to let go of his punches, smothered and extinguished.
Ruiz, no question. As you get a good look here at the crowd, Joshua in the corner, but Joshua was just not Joshua do now. Does he try to mix it up, or does he stand
Whenever
back?
you get a fighter floating like a, not wanting to engage, it's very frustrating. Not only for Andy Ruiz, he's
found back in the first fight.
Uh-oh.
Right hand. We saw Ruiz was able to have some body, and that's a hard right hand off the hook. by Ruiz. Here's Ruiz, big eats a right hand. Beautiful right by Joshua, and trading with the hook. All Anthony Joshua, and there Chris winging those shots, or lack thereof, from Ruiz now as we get into the final round.
Sergio, he did add 2 new voices.
Maybe it's because Ruiz is punching.
Thank you. Well, that's what we heard, especially in the one. That's within his right. It's up to the referee, and that jab landed, and he blocked the hook.
Ruiz with big punches and letting them come to him. Back up, keep boxing. Keep change combinations with the man with the faster hands.
Yeah, we saw that. Made that nearly impossible tonight for him to sustain that. But he hasn't stunk the place out.
They fired up the jab extremely well. And the more impactful punches in that 9th round.
A Mexican here not fighting in the Mexican style.
Might be one time where he can pop Joshua as he eats an uppercut.
But this is what you have to do when you go up against an opponent with a granite chin.
Not as if he's in there. There's another beautiful jab. Look, you can land jabs like that.
Joshua was on his toes, sticking and moving.
We fought there, but then finding the jaw of Joshua with his right hand.
Do the same thing that Chavez Sr. and Jr. did.
Final 2 minutes of this fight. Hard right hand by Joshua.
Ruiz may have the faster hands, but he has the slower feet.
Yeah, he's losing his championship belts here tonight. He continues to chase. And I think, Chris, you gave him the 2 rounds you could give him.
He's in every round with Malzer Taylor, and he got clipped towards the end of the fight.
Here, we're a little late for that. Joshua continues to dance, and Anthony Joshing answer. He takes a prideful stroll around
London, England, and once again, champion of the world, Joshua.